myself Yashri, and in this video we'll be seeing CES of grade 6 lesson number 2, organization of data. Actually, I want to tell you something. Nowadays the videos are not so frequent because I've been going on family trips and vacations, and I'm so sorry about that. I apologize, and from today onwards I'll try to keep my best to post at least one video every day so that you kids and elders can watch and enjoy. Okay, I'm sorry for the misconvenience. So let's go to the lesson. Organization of data. Now we know in our laptop there will be data. We can see we'll have a lot of data types, right? Like there will be folders, files. For example, in your phone or mobile, if the data is full, some people mostly transfer it to the laptop. If the laptop storage is full, what will you do? You will transfer it to a storage device, right? Like a hard disk. It contains all the things that you have stored from, like for storing photos, files, documents, right? Or for carrying small information from one place to another place, you don't need to carry your large laptop going everywhere. You can have a small device on a pen drive, just plug in, share the files and take it away. So we'll be learning of the organization. How will you organize your data in a perspective form? So let's go to the lesson. First is the learning outcome. Students will be able to move or copy data from one drive to another. So in your computer, open the folders. You'll see B drive, D drive, E drive. So all these are not like pen drives. They're not like they are just names of folders. Okay, they're not anything special. They are not anything storage device. They're nothing. It's just the name of the folder. Okay. Move or copy data between storage devices. Like you're taking you're taking the data from the hard disk to the computer, to the pen drive. How will you do? We'll see that as well. Search for files or folders. Compare different file formats. Use multiple applications at the same time. That means multitasking. So after I explain you this, or after you read this lesson, you will be able to do all the things I have mentioned. Students, you have studied about files and folders in the previous classes. So from second grade or third grade, you might be knowing, okay, files and folders, they're like small things that they're like our real life folders itself. You can keep, like in real life, they will put the papers, documents, right? But in the laptop, you can store photos, documents, papers. You can do a lot of things you can store. So just like the folders and files that we also carry a day-to-day life. In real life also it does the same thing. In computers, it just has slight differences. Okay. A file is a collection of related information stored together on a storage device, whereas a folder is a cabinet where keeps the relevant files. So, like see, a file is a collection of relevant informations stored together on some storage device, whereas a folder is like the cabinet where you keep the relevant files. Did you understand? So again, I'll just give you a small example. You'll buy a jam, right? Or else you'll buy from outside. The jam will be placed inside the glass container. You'll take the glass container and keep it in the cabinet, right? Just like that, inside the glass container, there'll be file. So imagine the glass container as the file, the jam as the product that you're giving into, and the cabinet as the folder. So you understand the concept, right? You store them in one file to make keep them in one specific place, not to make them scattered around the desktop, C drive, D drive. You'll make a folder and keep them in that folder, right? Just like that. Just like how you'll store your stuff in the cabinet organizedly, so that you know where you have kept your things. Like that, so the containers you store in are the files. The cabinets you keep in are folders. Easy to understand, right? It's just as important to organize papers so that you can find them later. It is also important to organize your computer files by creating folders and putting the files inside the folders. In this chapter, you will be able to perform common operations on stored files such as copying, moving, transferring from one drive to another drive, searching for files and folders, and so on. Also, you will learn how to use multiple applications at once. That means nothing but multitasking. So first, let's see how to move or copy copy data from one drive to another drive. So drives are like neighbors. So wherever, so for example, if the storage is in D, if it is in D drive, you want it to C drive. So just copy from here and click it in the C drive. Okay, I'll explain it more detailedly. That's just a summarization, like the introduction. Okay. Moving a file and folder means shifting it from its original location. See, we won't say location. In computer science, we see it as source, because it is a source place, right? So this is the place it has been created in. From the original place, that means the source place, it is being moved into the next place, right? To another location is known as destination. Remember the keywords, source and destination. So let's have a look at these both. So now you know the keywords, right? Meanings. So the original place of the file or a folder is known as source, correct. The next another location that you're shifting it from here and keeping is known as destination. Okay, remember these both keywords, they're important. Whereas copying a file and folder means to create a duplicate copy of a selected file or folder. So copying doesn't mean you're like taking the entire thing and throwing it here. No. So like same will be here, it will be a duplicate of what you will be doing, like an extra one. But moving a copy is meaning the duplicate. But if you cut the file, that means you're taking it from the source and dropping it to the destination entirely. No duplicates, no nothing. That is the original file that is coming from here to there. Okay. So there are a few steps. Let's see those steps. How you can move and copy it from a drive to another drive. Double click on this PC icon when you open a laptop and you open the folders app. You'll see the icon known as this PC on the left side sidebar. There will be a lot of options like C drive, E drive, this PC, desktop, downloads, music, images. So in there you will find a thing known as this PC icon on the desktop. It will display the hard disk, drives, CDs or DVD player drives, removable devices, networks locations that are connected to an entire computer. So all the data related things that are connected to the computer itself are stored in this PC icon. So where is it present in? On the desktop, correct. Now double click on the drive you want. Here they have written C drive. You can double click on the drive that the source is from. Okay. C drive icon. It will display the files and folders stored in it. So the C drive is the source here. Let's see what is the destination. Select a folder or a file that you want to copy. So it's very easy. Just right click on it. A big sidebar like a box will appear. Then you have to search for the icon known as copy. After you press it, even if you don't press it also, just click it once on the file. After it turns into a blue stripe, press Ctrl plus C to copy the file. You can do these both in either ways. Now, so that's what I told. Or else there's one more method as well. Click on the copy option in the clipboard group on the home tab. Okay, so the top one clipboard group will appear, right? The top taskbar. That is known as clipboard in the folders. There also there will be an option known as copy. Select the file you want. Select the clipboard option copy. It will be copied. If you want cut, you can take cut. It is not mentioned here, but I'm telling you, cut means just taking it entirely from this location to this here. For example, if these both are the source that I have, I can, for example, if this is a duplicate, I can give the duplicate here. But no, if this is the original, if you're cutting the file, the both of them will come into the destination. No duplicates, there will be the original values only. So remember not to make mistakes while doing it, okay? So there are three options to copy. From the left panel, select D drive. So the source is the source is C drive. The destination is D drive. From there, you have notice that the file in the folder. Okay, so same clipboard group that is on the top of the home tab. There is also an option known as paste. If you press that also to be copied, or Ctrl plus V also will be copied, or right click and paste also will be copied. So you have these three options. Choose whatever you would like. So here also they are saying the same. Cut now you can press Ctrl Z, or on the clipboard group also just cut, or right click and cut, and paste. You know how to paste. There are 3 methods to paste. Okay, so now we saw how to move a file from one drive to another drive. So there's one more important thing. The selected file folder will be moved from the source to the destination. That means from C drive to D drive. Okay, this is smart tip. Let's see. If this PC icon does not exist on the desktop, type this PC in the search bar. On the top, you'll be seeing a small strip of line with a magnifying icon and known as search bar. If you press that and search this PC, it will appear. Even if you can't find it, use that easy method. Okay, all, that's all for today. In the next class, we'll see movie and copying data from one storage device to another storage device in the next video. Okay, all, that's all for today. Bye, all. Thank you.